What's up, guys? Welcome back from the MLG studios here in New York City. I'm axeltoss, joined by axslav. Before we continue with this 2v2 tournament, youtube.com/official MLGSE2. If you are at home and you're sick of watching TV and you're like, you know what, I want to watch some STARCRAFT, but you go and see that no streams really interest you, unless MLG is streaming, of course. Like, wait a second, where can I watch some stuff? youtube.com/official MLGSE2. We have a bazillion awesome VODs there of awesome stuff. We got top plays, we got comments of the day, we got every single match from the MLG Winter Championship, we got every single match from the MLG Winter Exhibition. If you're starved, if you are wanting StarCraft 2, look no further than our YouTube channel.
A lot of great content there.
A lot of great stuff.
A lot of cool stuff. So it looks like we're just waiting on Feast to get in the game that we can start off. We saw Feast and Dragon took down that game #1 really well. And
okay, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, one thing I thought that was really cool is they always stuck together. You know, there might have been some times where, like, if, let's say, Dragon really wanted to utilize drop play, he could have been denying the bottom base or the mains of drop play. But they weighted that factor against the risk of if they do too much fancy drop play, one of them can be isolated. And we saw that happen on the other side, Drewbie-Vibe, where Drewbie was trying to do a lot of cool maneuvering, and if it works, you can really get a great win from that. But if your opponents catch on to where all your units are, they can really kind of try to isolate you and 2v1.
Yeah, like if they play it safe, like we saw Dragon had Widow Mines in his main base, which is going to shut down a lot of stuff. He actually incorporated a lot of Widow Mines in his main army, which was really cool to watch.
Yes.
Not only because Widow Mine explosions are so fun, of course, it seems like every day on YouTube or on Reddit, there's like a new video of a bunch of units dying to a Widow Mine and a Widow Mine getting like 30 kills. Definitely check those out. They're a lot of fun to watch, a lot of fun to use, and we'll have to see if Dragon uses them in game #2 as we scroll on into the Bone Trench.
I love these names.
Yeah.
2v2 names, map names, they often have bones in them. The Boneyard, the Bone Trench. And the reason why is because you have twice as many players, twice as many units, twice as many bones from dead units.
Oh, well put. I don't know if Zerg... Does Protoss have... I don't know the anatomies of these guys. But are we safe to assume they are all exoskeletal?
Only Zergs have exoskeletons. Protoss are like humans. Their skeletons are inside.
Okay. What's the term of the thing? Like, what is a worm?
Oh, worms don't really have skeletons.
Right, they don't have bones, is my point. So it's like, do Zerg have bones?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, they definitely do.
And Protoss, so it's
except
safe
for larvae.
Right, which doesn't make a lot of sense, I guess. All right, here we are. Game #2, best of 5. We're trying to find out who's going to play tomorrow against Grubby and Todd. Grubby and Todd dominated yesterday with a 3-0 over Destiny and Minigun. And one of these two teams is going to face them. In the top right, we got Team Root. It is Vibe and Drewbie. Their opponents in the bottom left, a Dragon. It's his birthday. Here's my camera celebration for the birthday. And it is Feast. He just qualified for WCS EU Premier Division. Grats to him. Slaying about 500 opponents in his progress there. But we're seeing a proxy again here from Drewbie.
This time, I think it's going to be Reapers.
Okay.
I mean,
you are on record?
Yes. A couple of reasons. One is last game having that Tech Lab exposed kind of came back to bite him, and Stimpack was delayed by so much. And also, the way the Barracks is positioned. It's so close to the ramp where you can sneak in the back way. But if he was going Marauders, I think we would have put it on the other side because if you can't jump up the cliffs, that ramp is kind of angling towards the left side of the shorter walking distance to proxy your buildings on the left side if you're wanting to go by ground distance. And we can see the first Reaper is already being produced. In fact, went up to 2 racks. It's really going to crank out those Reapers. On the other hand, his counterpart, Terran Dragon, still does on 1 Barracks. Going up to that orbital command a little bit faster. Of course, Drewbie has been cutting workers and cutting the orbital command to get out those 2 Barracks much faster.
Vibe doing the same thing, going for that faster speed, pulling drones at a gas right at 100. So not 1 extra drone, mind 1 extra gas there. Very efficient indeed. Starting up that metabolic boost speed upgrade right away for those Zerglings. Meanwhile, here comes the Reaper from Drewbie, finding something to kill. Reaper about to pop out here for Dragon. 1 probe going to be a little bit vulnerable, but Dragon's Reaper gets the shot first, so Drewbie's going to have to back away. Oh, it might have died.
One more hit.
Wait, so close.
He has to make sure he doesn't turn any corners, run straight back in the line. Of course, Dragon is afraid to overextend, knows the barracks were proxy based on the speed in which Reaper got to his base, so he's looking for them. If he chased too far and he got flanked by another Reaper, oh, he's gonna miss him.
He's so close.
The Reapers like did this weird little dance where nobody saw anybody, so that was kind of interesting. Mothership
like
core
two
will
ships passing in the
Yes, exactly. Just a
Except two Reapers.
foggy day.
Yes.
They better get that wall closed and the speedings get up. That could be bad news.
That would not be fun.
The Stalker could probably block it. Of course, they have a little bit of... Oh, 3 versus 2.
3 Reapers taking out one. The other one's running for his life. He is going to get up there, but the 3 Reapers, they can jump and follow him. He gets taken out. A Stalker popping out here for Feast. Where is his Mothership core? I know he would love to have that right now, but okay, there it is. Pulling it back here to defend the natural
Feast
expansion.
is trying to build a Nexus. There's no way that
it's an overcharge, yo.
Oh, yes, if it finishes, they can do that, but Vibe and Drewbie are not going to let that Nexus finish. Speeding's Reapers.
It might.
Well, there's still a good about 30 in-game seconds.
He's going to have enough energy to get Photon Overcharge for this.
I'm curious as to why they're letting that. Maybe they want to kill him once it's done. They're still not quite Photon Overcharge quite yet. Now they're going to go for it.
No. Jump into the main here.
I think the speeding thought they could jump up too. They thought it was the campaign. Look, they have that decal. They're the Raptor leads, right? So they thought they could jump up.
Spoilers, man.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I think most of the people watching probably gone that far.
I'm just giving you a hard time. All right, we got a Reaper coming forward, heading to the natural expansion. 4 taken out though, and that's a pretty huge deal. So.
Yeah, I mean, the SCVs and Stalkers could be the natural counter to the Reaper. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
One Reaper's still alive and actually
How many kills is he from a recruit or a corporal?
2.
2. Okay.
1. Is he gonna make corporal? A friend joins him. He's joined by another lower recruit.
Is he gonna steal his kill?
Oh no, he made corporal.
Corporal just before dying.
Yep, just before dying, made that corporal. Speeding's still trying to get in there and do some damage, but Photon Overcharge keeps him back. I have to say, I don't know who really came out ahead here. I feel like getting Nexus up was a big win for Feast, but on the other hand, Vibe is, he's halfway to the lair. He's been droning up happily. And the Reapers have done a significant amount of damage. I mean, well, actually, Dragon has a second orbital as well. And he has a factory with the reactor, so.
I'm going to read through Harvesters, and then maybe we can come up with something there. 21 for Drewbie, 35 for Vibe, 33 for Feast, and 25 for Dragon. I'd say relatively similar there.
They are,
across the board.
Remember, Dragon has that second orbital command. So I think it's fair to say Dragon and Feast are a little bit ahead in this game. Also, of course, Zerg would naturally have a little bit more drones as well, and the fact that he doesn't have more drones than Feast isn't super, super great.
He just put 7 up there in that production tab. So we'll have to see if that changes anytime soon, of course. Also placing down 3 Spine Crawlers, going straight for that Infestation Pit. He loves the Swarm Host, so that's probably what's going to be happening here. Also getting a +1 missile attacks upgrade there.
I really liked using the Swarm Host. Even though they did lose last game, the Swarm Host actually did a great job. It was more a matter of just they weren't able to maintain economic equality throughout the game. Drewbie had his forced eyesight when he went for their flank. This game, though, Drewbie's expansion, it's already about a third of the way done. It'll probably get up by the time that Dragon has his expansion ready to land.
That is a great point. Of course, additional. Well, I mean, you also have to consider this orbital has been around forever, able to add a lot of mules to this economy of Dragons. So Drewbie's not going to have similar benefits as far as that's concerned. But of course, as time goes along, if Drewbie's able to get this expansion up and running a significant amount of time further than Dragon, it's going to be great. But Dragon's going to take the gold. So all that being said, it might not even matter.
This is true. I mean, the gold is, of course, a lot better. We can see Drewbie, on the other hand, is clearing out the gold with the help of a speedling on their side of the map. And I think that's the gold that Vibe is going to take as soon as those rocks are cleared up. So they're going to try to, keep toe-to-toe with their opponents. Also, Drewbie's proxy tech lab is going to finish them this game, so they won't have that same misfortune. Don't speak too soon. Oh, there's no way.
Don't speak too soon.
There's no way.
Look out, the Lings are coming. There's no Lings on the other team. It was a trick question in the stable finish. Good call there, Nick. However, will Combat Shields finish? That is the next challenge.
That is the next challenge. That one we'll have to keep an eye out for. Vibe's getting that creep spread. And of course, the creep spread, it doesn't help Drewbie's movement speed, but it helps Vibe, which is very important when you're using Locust and Swarm Host, and also gives them that great map vision so they can know if there's a threat of being flanked or not.
Got some Helens trying to take some map control here, taking control of that watchtower, but here comes one lone Marauder saying, get out of here, man. This is my watchtower. Where are my Marine friends? Sorry, they're dead, but hang on. Tech Lab has been spotted.
Oh, no. The Hellions, the last game they took out the stim pack. This game, not going to go for the combat shield. One of them gets taken out. They're actually going to get cornered here potentially.
Will they be able to make it out?
They're going to spot the gold
deep
expansion.
behind enemy lines.
1 drone. 2 drones.
It's like about 3 there, actually.
3. 4. Not bad.
Not bad.
Got some sky information.
I would hit Control R, but you can't do Control R.
That is correct.
1v1 in 2v2.
So it looks like they're going for very similar compositions as last game. One thing I do have to say is Dragon is about to get 1-1. His armory's on the way. So his bio is going to be a little bit more upgraded than Drewbie's. But of course, Drewbie's bio can always hide behind the Locust. So the upgrades aren't quite as important.
Still lots of Widow Mines being used here by Dragon. Something we saw work very well for him in the last game. He has... how many? He has 8 Widow Mines on the field. Could be nice when dealing with Locusts. It's kind of like a free unit versus a free unit as far as killing the Locust with a free missile shot. Not too shabby.
This is true. As long as there's no Overseer around, they do a great job at taking those out. Of course, if there is an Overseer, they will pay for it with their lives.
Yes. Gotta be wary of that.
Drewbie here is looking to cancel a base, but the Marine is keeping an eye. So I think it's important to know that Drewbie and Vibe currently are out expanding Team Feast plus Dragon. And this is really due to the fact that you have a Zerg on your team, so you're going to expand a little bit faster. And Feast and Dragon are afraid to try to take both the left and right side of the maps because, you know, they don't have the speedies, they don't have the creep tumors. It's a little bit harder to cover all that ground.
Reapers forfeiting themselves to die. Toppling down.
Oh, it was a trap!
Oh, no!
It was bait!
The Marines and Marauders trying to save their friends, but is this a bad move? Because Mothership Core has laid down the Photon Overcharge onto that Nexus. The Marines and Marauders flying off the cliff. Drewbie going to pick up and get out of there very quickly. One Marine is not going to make it out alive. We also have Marines heading towards these 2 barracks on the right-hand side. At the same time, we got Locust attacking this middle left-hand location. So there's action all across this map. Widow Mines here as well from Dragon. But these guys exchanging blows at this point in time.
Oh, Nexus getting sniped. A great use of the Swarm Host there when Drewbie distracts him on the right side. Vibe takes the opportunity to move his Swarm Hosts up and get that Locust wave to snipe down that Nexus. You know, this map is familiar. We saw this map yesterday. It produced the epic game between Destiny Minigun and Grubby and Todd. I think that was 30 or 40 minutes long. Definitely go check that out on our YouTube channel. Oh, Dragon's making a big move, trying to clear up some creep. Doesn't want to commit too far, though. The Locust Swarm is angry and heading out. Uh-oh, here come the Stalkers and Colossus. Of course, Colossus great to use against those Locusts. You can stay out of range, you can get that heavy AoE damage done, taking down that wave of Locusts. But when you're dealing with Swarm Hosts, you have to find a time to kill, because if you just keep letting them send swarm after swarm of Locusts, it's not going to be fun at all to deal with it. You're slowly going to be losing trades, so you got to make something happen very quickly. We'll have to see if Feast and Dragon decide to go for it anytime soon. Drewbie's been threatening those drops over at the bottom, but Feast and Dragon have appropriate defense there with Photon Overcharge, a cannon, and a supplemental rallied units. And now Feast and Dragon are pushing it for the kill. A little dangerous. Locusts being sent out. But look how many Locusts there are. There's a lot of Locusts. There's a lot of Marines, a lot of Widow Mines as well. Where's Drewbie? Oh, he's waiting in the back. Perhaps they have enough spines to buy them some time. The Swarm Hosts have got to retreat, though. It looks like Dragon and Feast feeling confident. They're charging in here. Another Locust wave going to be shot out from these Swarm Hosts. Spine Crawlers getting taken out. A ridiculous amount of damage being done by these Colossus. The Marines staying forward. And here comes the stim from Drewbie, bringing his Marines and Marauders forward. Vikings as well. But it looks like Feast and Dragon have too much. And but Drewbie, just like that, turning around with a bio. And Feast and Dragon are going to be forced to back away. And you know what's crazy? Drewbie lost a few units, but not too many. He's still trying to drop play over at the bottom, but Widow Mines are denying that drop in the main. What's interesting there is Vibe, I think he only lost 1 Swarm Host. Yes, he lost some Queens and Spines, but those are easily replaceable, pure mineral investments. 31 Swarm Hosts, Mr. Axlav. There's so many Locusts. I mean, Feast and Dragon kind of almost broke through, but almost doesn't count. You have to break through and really get to a base, get to the Swarm Host, or else, you know, it's all for naught, right? As soon as you retreat, next time you want to push out, you have to recover that same distance. So, what are Feast and Dragon going to do to beat these Swarm Hosts? Because their current unit composition doesn't seem to be cutting it. Unless you get like 8 or like 8, I feel like against this many Locusts, 8 to 10 Colossus might be what you need. It might be, but Colossus don't actually scale that well against the Locust because they have the overkill problem. So,
what do you think would be better? Storm?
I think
not Storm, surely.
Storm can work. You know, if you have enough Templar, one Storm, you take out the Locust quick, and then you can kind of keep pushing in. But really, they need to try to avoid the Locust. Oh, an Abduct taking one Colossus. Oh, he runs away. Another one.
The other one's going to get taken down. The other Colossus running for his life. He's getting out of there. Great control there from Feast.
Oh, and also, Drewbie's over here protecting Vibe's right side base. A little bit of harassed by Dragon. He clears that up. More Locusts engaging the army, and more Abducts going down. The Colossi count is down to 2.
Too much.
Mass Vikings going forward for Drewbie.
Way too much. Drewbie and Vibe shoving Feast and Dragon back, saying, get out of here. Now they're going to try to do a counterattack. So many Locusts waddling across the field. Some Widow Mines being a little bit annoying. And Colossus saying, you know what? I don't know if I can take this on. But he's like, okay, I'll turn around and I'll fight. But now changing his mind once again. That's a lot of Locusts.
It is. I mean, the Marines are going to try and do what they can, but there's almost more Locusts than there are Marines. Of course, the Locusts don't mind giving up their lives. They have a short lifespan in any case.
Yeah.
Oh, the Vikings got to be careful with those. At least they're taking out some medevacs. Actually, taking out a lot of medevacs, but
he just lost every Viking.
He did. That was definitely not good. One Swarmos charging, saying, all right, Locust, follow me. And he's like, wait a minute, I can't actually do anything on my own. Drewbie's pushing over on the left side, engaging Feast. Gonna back away there, of course, doesn't want to overextend too much. He has only 2 medevacs with no energy left in either of them.
All right, it looks like Dragon trying to catch these Locusts off guard, throwing down the scam, but the Locusts are there. And Vibe, with great reaction time, trying to retreat to deal with these drops or these counterattacks. But this base at the right-hand side is going to be very vulnerable. Hatchery will get taken down.
Moves like this, I think, is exactly what Feast and Dragon have to do to beat this Stormhost. You can't fight the Locust. You have to run away from them when you see which way direction they're going, head the other direction. Keep trying to spread out your opponent. Because heads up, Locusts are pretty much cost efficient versus everything by definition of being free.
All right, we'll have to happen. I mean, you got to just outmaneuver, as you just said. You got to take your less expensive units, go for those counterattacks, and pull Vibe out of his comfort zone. Make him have to make those decisions of, okay, do I continue going forward with the Swarm Host, or do I back up and help protect this base? It looks like a huge army of Colossi, Stalkers, Marines. He's got Zealots in there as well, medevac overhead, taking down these bases at the top left.
Oh, there's a Widow Mine trap. They're hoping their opponents will walk right over those.
Oh,
and
no.
It's a Swarmos overextend tomb. Oh, a scam by Drewbie. Brilliant move there.
Overseers, there's a Viking's actually going to be clumped up here, dangerously close to these Widow Mines. The Stalkers coming forward, trying to deal with those. Huge Marine Marauder army here from Drewbie. And is this army trapped? It might very well be. There's no lead.
The Widow Mines have been deactivated.
Oh my god, we have Mothership Core. And he's going to get out of there.
But what about Dragon's units? Will they forfeit? But some of them are dropping behind the base at the top. Drewbie taking serious damage. And in one swift maneuvering move, they've basically taken out 3 bases.
Wow.
And that was, I mean, they lost some Marines, they lost some Widow Mines, but now they pretty much equalized the economy, which is really what they've been struggling with the whole game.
These guys are everywhere on the map. We're seeing an average of 443 APM here from Feast and 418 from Vibe. So these guys are all over their keyboards.
The Locusts are angry, though. That Nexus is going to go down as soon as the Locusts decide to focus in. The Swarm Hosts are moving back.
Guess how many there are? Guess how many Swarm Hosts?
40.
45.
Oh, Jesus. There's so many Locusts, 90 Locusts every wave.
Mono battles rules are not in effect, for those wondering. You're not playing mono battles.
Vibe thinks they are.
I think so too.
He has a few Vipers and a couple. I guess he can get Queens even in mono battles. Oh, 1 Locust or 2 Swarm Hosts, excuse me, being taken down there. Feast and Dragon are trying to do what they can to deal with them, but there's no energy for recall. There's no energy.
There. He's running.
He's cornered.
No, he's committing himself.
He was cornered.
He's dead. Well, at least this army's dead. Wait, hold on. Backing up Swarm Host, laying down those Locusts. There's the abduct onto the Colossus.
Oh, it's just too much. The Vikings taking on the Colossi. Locusts are absolutely everywhere. Dragon says, hey, I'm going to help you with the flank. His Marines come in, then see all the Locusts and scuttle out of there saying, we want no piece of this. Feast has 1 base now at the bottom that he just got up. All the probes being transferred there, but the Swarmos are here.
Gosh, I think this is looking very, 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 very dangerous for Feast and Dragon, having so much trouble coming up with an answer to these mass Swarm Hosts from Vibe. And so far, they haven't been able to figure it out. I mean, we're seeing some counterattacks here from Dragon, but those Marines are going to die very shortly.
You can see Drewbie's guys try to run him down. No medevac support. They can't get out of there. That force is taken out very quickly. Feast, this Nexus is moments from falling to the Locust swarms. Vibe's creep has spread over all through the bottom of the map, and that's where we can see Dragon is now taking the left side of the map for his expansion.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you got to do. You just got to stay away from these swarm hosts. I mean, we see Feast trying to bring some momentum into his favor, trying to be very cost efficient with 3 Stalkers, also sending DTs here and there across the map.
Oh, Feast's bottom base actually never died.
Yeah, the Locust ended up dying off before.
They didn't quite finish it off. So if Feast can actually get these expansions back up and operational.
Oh, Marines.
Oh, Marines versus Locust. In those numbers, the Marines aren't going to win that fight. Widowmine says, I'll do what I can, but not quite enough there. Now the Locust Swarm is again heading for these bottom right expansions.
All right, so looking at supplies, we have 193 for Vibe. That makes sense. We have 113 for Dragon, 70 for Drewbie, and 44 for Feast. So, you know, what's winning this game right now, if it's not obvious, is these swarm hosts.
Yes.
Feast and Dragon have to come up with a way to kill them, or just completely avoid them and just only counterattack and go for a base race.
It looks like they've been trying the avoidance technique. I don't know how long that can keep up, though, because eventually, if you can't hold a mining base, you're going to have to fight with what you have, and as you just get picked off, what you have becomes smaller and smaller and smaller. Feast now is going to lose both of these bases on the bottom right. So many Locusts here. There's really no response.
Guess how many swarm hosts now?
50.
53.
Wow.
This is like the time for you Redditors to take a screenshot and get yourself some karma, because I've never seen this many swarm hosts in StarCraft, ever.
Yes. That is a giant horde. Oh, little engagement here. Drewbie found Feast and Dragon's little disposable force. They're trying to get to take on a swarm host horde. Pick off one swarm host and then retreat from the Locust. Moves like that, they can add up.
Yeah. Of course, the focus here is also going to be
abduct.
Deny expansions. Where am I looking? Oh, got a Colossus.
Yeah, Colossus just got knocked out there. Dragon again trying some commando raids in Drewbie's main. DT doing some damage there, but it's pretty minor damage. Just gonna take out a couple depots there, and the problem is Feast can't, like, Dark Templar harass is great if you can trade it for something, but Feast has 0 income. In fact, he can't even afford to build a single more Dark Templar. So as soon as this one's taken out, that's his last Dark Templar.
Keep it alive.
He's microing it like a warrior.
That's his only thing to micro.
It escaped the queen.
It gets away. The story of the Dark Templar.
Oh, Dragon's top left base.
Kill some more Jones
find out. He is. You know what? I think let's just watch. This Dark Templar is. If Feast and Dragon win, it'll be from this Dark Templar killing everything. Right? It's now a mentor.
What's the next?
No longer an
promotion.
Ooh.
What's the next promotion? Hurry.
I'm not
Instructor.
Sure. Oh, Instructor? I thought that's 15. Maybe wrong. Oh, you're right. It is Instructor.
Yep. I read it as it was happening. I'm not taking credit for anything there. All right.
That DT he's doing work.
I think he's about to
die. And Dragon bought some friends to help him out. They're like,
oh no.
Zeratul, you are doing good work over here. We'll join you.
But Drewbie says.
And then Zeratul's like, no, you revealed my location by coming to me.
That's such a good point, man.
It's like, if they brought to attention to where the DT was, that spelled his end. Of course, Dragon has this other little squad.
I want to
call this Rainer's Raiders.
Yeah.
Going through the Dominion, knocking down some buildings.
Okay, this is what he has to do. You got to base trade. You got to kill your opponent's buildings. You can't engage the swarm host. That's not happening ever. Sorry, unless they're all embroiled and doing nothing, which is probably very rare.
And Drewbie actually has lost all of his orbitals. You know, this harass. We were kind of like making light of the DT killing a couple of stuff, but it's adding up.
Yeah.
The hive's gone down, and the Marines, they load up. They're gonna escape.
So Dragon might just end up keep trying to add on more.
Dragon
and more Marines.
is everywhere.
Oh, he just lost a command.
That's rough. He needs to keep that economy because the Marines are, you know, being knocked out one by one. Another base from Vibe going down, and yet another base on the right side going down. Dragon, if he kills all the buildings, they can actually win this.
Okay, so
there's only one hatchery left.
Okay, so
and it's going down.
Dragon is attempting the impossible. He's trying to send 4 medevacs filled with the Marines to every single building his opponents own. He's going to try to win this game by eliminating his opponent's structures.
Yes. If he doesn't build a Viking, Drewbie can hide a flying building at the corner of the map.
Does he have one? He doesn't have one.
Oh, does he have the money?
Starport?
He doesn't have any money. He has a starport. He has one command center. If Dragon wants to win this game, too bad there. If he wants to win this game, he has to get some money.
You gotta scan. Oh, he can't even scan on him.
Yeah, you know, he only has one command center just flying around. But he's not actually losing Marines here, though. He's only losing one, I think.
There's a scan. And he's gonna take down all these Swarmos. Oh my god.
That's a big win.
That's exactly what he needed. Okay, so Drewbie's lifting off all of his buildings. We still need a Viking.
Oh, Vibe's rebuilding a hatchery, so he's not revealed quite yet.
Or a Phoenix?
Yeah, either one, but there's no way Feast can build a Phoenix, right?
Okay, so we
it has to be a landed command center.
It's only 9 HP.
Look at the sentries trying to hold out here. They're like, we can hold strong.
They're giving each other a pep talk right now. He's like, guys, we can do this. Target down the Marauders. All right, we lost one of ours, but we still have 5 remaining. Oh no, guys, stay strong. Oh no, guys, stay strong. And they're all dead.
Are they all? Yeah, they are. You know, they put up a good fight, though. Okay. They took out the vast...
We need a Viking.
We do need a Viking. Yeah, this could be a draw if there's no Viking.
Look, he's keeping that landed because he knows he needs enough money to build a... Oh, he just landed his command center.
Oh, if he can get money. Does he sell the starport?
He just dropped 2 mules.
He still does.
2 mules. He's
he
about
has
to get the money.
plenty of gas. He has plenty of supply.
He's about to get the money.
Oh, but the starport is being attacked by Locust. If he loses that starport...
You gotta lift it right now. You
gotta lift it.
Oh,
there's no way he can build a Viking. There's no way he'll build a Viking before it's dead. He has to lift it right now.
Lift it, lift it, lift it, lift it, lift
Dragon.
it, lift it.
Dragon.
It's dead.
No, Dragon.
Lift. Oh. Okay, he has to build another one.
Yeah, he can just build another. Wait, does he have any SCVs?
Does he have a factory? Well, he can build an SCV.
But he has to build one now before he uses
Well,
those
he needs
depots.
a factory. The tech tree
right.
in StarCraft 2 requires you have a factory before building the starport.
He already lost his factory.
He has a barracks, so he can make a factory. Right now, he can.
Oh, yeah.
He has supply blocks. Oh, he has to rebuild all his... Oh, God.
He has SCVs. If you lose those SCVs, he can't rebuild them, though. If this base in the top left, or in the left side of the map, gets figured out, we can have a drop. But as it is right now, I don't see any way Drewbie-Vibe can win, right? Because if Dragon puts a flying building in the top left, Dragon's spending his money on Marines.
Drewbie doesn't have a command center. So he doesn't have an air unit, right?
Exactly, and Vibe doesn't either. So Drewbie and Vibe can't win.
They can't win. They have to hope
unless Dragon makes a serious error and doesn't lift the building. Oh wait, all the SCVs are down. But no, there's one left. There's one left. What? There's one SCV. It's running from the Locust. It's in the middle of the map kind of right now.
SCV. Oh, there it is. Oh my God.
If this SCV dies, then he can no longer get the tech required to build the Viking.
Starport and a Viking.
And without a Viking, we see that starport Drewbie has at the very top of the map that can't be killed except with the Viking.
They know this SCV is there. They've seen it.
They have to kill this SCV. I feel like we have a draw here. Because I don't think they're gonna Dragon thinks that once he kills all the Zerg buildings, it'd be like single player and the Zerg would be eliminated. He doesn't realize that it's 2v2.
You wanna tell him?
Am I ref?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, we'll let him sweat it out for another minute or two.
Okay.
But yeah, because in 1v1, if you kill all of your if you kill all their buildings, all their units disappear.
Right.
In 2v2 though, as long as their ally has a building,
yes,
they're okay.
And Drewbie's being smart. He's keeping those. Well, he has buildings everywhere that he can use, but he's keeping them near those swarm hosts so the Marines can't take
And he has one starport at the top of the map as well. That's kind of hidden.
So Feast is about to be eliminated here.
Well, he won't be.
Well, all his units are. So where's that? Oh, he's using these two. Well, that doesn't matter that much, but it's pretty cool. All right, he's building a factory. Once he builds his factory, he has to build a starport.
Yes,
but
he's building 2 factories. Oh, he just did it for fun, huh?
I think so. Oh, wait, let me. Does it like prevent vision if you build on it? No. Okay.
Yeah, no, those aren't.
All right.
He needs to get a starport.
First, he needs a starport. Second, he needs to not be supply blocked.
Oh, Marine drop. They're gonna take out all these barracks. Another Swarmos goes down.
Oh wow.
A Viper goes down as well. Barracks are under fire. And if he kills all these barracks, there's just the one starport left over the top. Oh, jeez, he almost lost orbital command. He wasn't looking for a second. The Locust almost took it out. One more volley, he would have been dead. He is playing with fire here because if he loses
he can make a starport now.
Oh, you're right. But he still needs to build a lot of depots.
Yeah. Don't worry. One step at a time, Nick. One step at a time.
Oh no, Drewbie's found him! The SCV!
Oh no, SCV run!
If SCV dies,
SCV
that's
run!
it! It's a drop that SCV dies. Pick it up!
It's alive!
Pick it up! Wait,
it's alive! It's getting healed!
What is this?
It's getting healed!
I like one of the tech
Oh my god, it's picked up, and he's out of there. Okay.
Oh, the Locusts are coming.
Oh
run, Dragon, run!
What is happening in this game?
So if Dragon, he just needs a Viking.
He needs a starport.
Yeah. Oh, actually, he needs a starport and like a billion depots.
Okay. Oh, the Viper's gonna try to track it down. Maybe not. He does need some.
Oh, so Dragon's found Drewbie's last starport. So Drewbie and Vibe, for you guys who don't know what's going on.
Look. I saw a green click on it. This isn't getting finished. He's got to cancel it.
Oh yeah, all
there's
the
a green click on it.
found it.
Okay, the medevac is
Oh,
leaving.
the Overlord can see it. That's why. Yeah.
The medevac is leaving it.
Oh no, if the SCV dies. So the way it works is Drewbie and Vibe can't win. Just you know, because Drewbie and Vibe have nothing that can kill the building's inner corners.
This is dead.
Yeah, that's it.
SCV's gone. Starport's gone.
I mean, the only way he has to kill a lot of his own units, then rebuild an SCV, and there's no way it's gonna happen. That's a draw.
It's a draw.
Yeah, it's a draw. As long as Drewbie and Vibe,
give it 30 more seconds. Let's see if.
As long as Drewbie, I mean, Dragon theoretically could still win this, right?
Yes.
If Drewbie and Vibe
given a lot of time,
somehow let him, and also Dragon has to kill off most of his army to build an SCV.
Yes.
So you have to kill off most of his army. Then he'd have to like hopefully have them. All they have to do is put one of their units to follow that command center, right?
Yeah. And imagine if Vibe or Drewbie had an air unit right now that could actually do damage.
Wait, Drewbie has an SCV. Oh, but he has no money. Yeah.
Does Vibe have money you can send it?
Vibe.
67.
Wait, if they pulled there together? No, not quite.
The math isn't there.
Man, imagine if he just saved a little bit of money.
There's one command center. If there's one hatchery.
Yeah, they could camp it, right? If they camp it, there's no way it would die.
He's saying Dragon is the team captain. I can't take the decision of draw alone.
This is true. This is true.
I don't know if that's his accent though.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out what's Dragon's plan here.
He can't build any.
Oh, he's gonna try to kill. Oh, I figured it out. I know what he's doing.
What is he doing?
If he kills all the creep tumor, Team Drewbie-Vibe have no map vision, right? And then he can try to hide the command center somewhere and get up that SCV.
Well, yeah.
I mean that's.
But he still has to kill his entire army to get an SCV out.
Yes.
I think it's time. I think it's time to step in.
Referee decision.
I think it might be. You know, it would be really awkward if neither of us are refs. I think that would be, and actually, I think that might be the case.
I'm a ref, so I'll ask them if they want to draw. We'll see. See what they say.
Drewbie says yes.
See what Dragon says.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. It is official.
Yep.
So it has been determined.
It's
in game
a draw.
2 of this best of 5, we have a draw.
Wow.
Wow.
Who would have thought? I really thought Drewbie and Vibe had it, but they needed to like fly their orbitals to corners of the maps. Like if Drewbie hit his orbitals in corner of the maps, then once they pretty much wipe out Dragon and Feast, they can just
rebuild.
You can just put all the swarm hosts in one base, right? Just constantly keep all the Locusts static where they can defend it.
Yep.
It would have been fine.
Well, that was pretty awesome, but I think we're gonna have a regame.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any other way to do
That's
it.
the only way.
Guys, stay tuned. Game 2, Part 2, Edition 2 is going to be coming your way.